Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 96 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So with that being said and done, let's go look around for the area that Rune would have checked out her books the last time she was here, since that's what Aaron requested. Excuse me, but could you help me look for something? Help me with something, sorry. One moment, please. Sure. Alright, so we'll leave you be. Oh, Rain is here. Right, so the ruins should be somewhere in that region. And if I take that into account, I should be able to... Oh, Hazuki, Thomas Blakery, Hughes over there as well. But I wonder what she's looking for. Maybe something with the Reggies, because that one museum in... What is it, like Crystalline Town? I don't know how you really pronounce that, but the museum had the Reggie, so maybe that's what she's looking into? I'm not certain, actually. She seems to be ignoring you. I see, says the blind man. Can't you see I'm busy? Please do not bother me, thanks. You got it. Let's see here. Don't really see anybody else around here. And then I'm pretty sure I talked to Aaron yesterday, right? Yes, I would have. Let me just look around, just in case. I see that over there, but we can't really get there. That's for later. I guess we'll talk to you one more time, just in case. Right, yeah, I remembered this. As for you, Alon, I'm going to need you to find out where Rune got some of these books. They were real exclusive looking books, so perhaps look for a pedestal or something. If I remember correctly, there were 3 here last time I visited, but the library changes its layout often to showcase new exhibits, so it might not be there anymore. Gotcha. I will say I'm kind of interested on how this whole thing's gonna play out, because like I brought it up on an older episode back then where you had the whole thing with oh goodness, like Adamite, Hugh, Lavender at the nightclub area. Originally we actually went to like a talk show, and I guess like a doppelganger of I and our mother appeared there. That of course being I forgot if it names them or not. Let me not say their names yet, but the girl with like the black and purple hair and the one boy that you see walk on out of the nightclub afterwards, and then Riza walks in on them pretty much. Those two were kind of a part of that, so they kind of like switched up the story, but Thomas Blakery was there and had questions for us. But with the nightclub, I don't think there was anything with Thomas Blakery there, so... Because, like, there's like a tie-in with, like, that host show thing tying into this, but now since they changed it to that, and Thomas wasn't really a part of that, I'm curious on how they're gonna tie it with this. I don't know. Oh hey Alon, I didn't expect to see you here. I'm here because Aaron asked me to, but to be real, I'm here for another reason. To cure asthma. I would safely assume that's why he's actually here. How'd you know? Well actually, let me check the points real quick. I think we're on chapter 12? No, 13. We finished chapter 12 yesterday. Yeah, with conflicting Ren Union, right? Okay, yeah, both of those are going to be neutral, but I'm going to go with the asthma one. You must have some pretty good intuition, Alon. You read me like a book. Is that really why the poor orphan boy finds himself in a library of all things? Thomas Blakery. Alon, this is Thomas Blakery Jr., Saki's adoptive brother, and the Steel-type reserve. Oh right, that also reminded me, back then on that, the older version, when they did that, like, Thomas Blakery, like, called them out, they were interested in Alon. He made some really crappy remarks towards Lavender, if I'm not mistaken, and then Hugh decided to just punch him in the face. So yeah, I don't think that really happens on this one. Unless it's about to happen again, I don't know. But they might have like taken that out and not went that kind of like violent route. I guess we'll find out. That is my name, yes, thank you for reminding yourselves. Foolish boy, you cannot cure asthma. Highly regarded doctors haven't been able to achieve such a feat, how could you? Rune said I can do anything if I put my mind to it, and if there's anyone to believe, it's her. Believing in what? A ghost? She's been gone for some time now. I wouldn't trust the advice of someone who can't even exist. Shut your mouth before I shut it for you, punk. Now, children, let's settle this in a civilized manner, yes? Headmaster Hazuki, what are you doing here? This is my library. I believe I don't need a reason to be here. That's true. The poor boy sighed, Alan, you intrigue me. Disaster seems to follow you like some yokai traumatizing some old lady. Therefore, I classify you as a disaster by association. Now real quick, what's a yokai? Well, let's look it up. Okay. Yokai are supernatural beings and spirits in Japanese folk lore. They are a catch-all term for ghosts, demons, monsters, tricksters, and mysterious phenomena. Yo means attractive, bewitching, or calamity. Kai means mystery or wonder. Interesting. And then let me check the points. Thanks is +2. The other one's going to be neutral. Thanks. That was no compliment. You will face me in combat. What? A battle? Here? Battles are included in academics. I see no issue with this. But just so you know, the items in this estate are on the break it, you buy it basis. Choose any 3, or just go with one if you're feeling saucy. I'll sweep them all away one by one. Oh, you can't just tell me if I feel like doing like a challenge. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I could beat like 3 versus 1. I don't think I can. If he's a steel type, let me go with Olympia. I don't know if I could do 1v3. Let me see. What do you got? Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to use more than... Well, let me... Blaziken would just get swept. It's just too frail, can't... I mean, even if it, like, somehow Oko's Apollyon, I don't think it's gonna work. Because, like, Kling Kling's gonna hit pretty hard, and again, it's just really frail. Quag might work. But then again, if Empoleon... Well, if I have Water Absorb, that works, but then again... If Empoleon has like Ice Beam or something like that, then that's gonna hurt a little bit. Let me just Earthquake for now and just see what happens. I love Pokemon so much. I mean, ignoring the freeze, I just don't think Earthquake would like... I don't think it really would have mattered. I don't know actually. Alright, take 2. I'm just curious on how much Olympia can do with an Earthquake. I don't think Oko's either or. Yeah, no. I don't win here. Well, especially with that, yeah. Yeah, because like even if I tried it with like Quag, for an example, I don't think it would change anything. The exact same outcome is gonna happen. There probably is a Pokemon that just works well against these two. Probably. But I don't think I'm gonna really care to try to beat him with only one Pokemon. I don't think I care enough. Alright, sorry for the pause there. I did decide to take out Blaziken for Billy, so we're gonna go with you. You're fine. And I guess Bamboo. And we'll just see how it goes. We'll just do double Earthquake. I could do Muddy Water, but I think it's safer to do double Earthquake. Just take them both out. I don't believe that crit even mattered at all, honestly. Oh, I forgot I can go to level 80. Well then, if I could do 80... No, I don't think even with Quag it's enough. I really don't think so. Or even Olympia. Because like... No, I don't... I could try it, but I don't think so. I've been pushed into a corner, how exciting. And just double Earthquake again. Yeah, honestly, if you have like ground types, you pretty much can sweep them. It's not that difficult at all. At all, sorry. Oh, well, I'm impressed. Hugh could never. Satisfactory. What? I said it was satisfactory. Are you deaf too, child? I am not a child. I'm practically the same age as you. Annoying child detected. Snivy, Leaf Tornado. Huh? Why are you doing this in a library? Is Malia, Reina... We're just not gonna react to that? Okay then, I guess we're not going to. That tornado was all haphazard. We still have some work to do, Snivy. That will be all. And I like how Azuki's just standing there not even doing a single thing about it. Why stare at me? If he were better, he would have been able to counter such a weak attack. So go on then, go find your pet. I feel so bad for Hugh, man. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. That leaf tornado was used by Justice Snivy, so it was kinda weak. Still, being booted out like that is infuriating. Why he gotta be like... does he have to be like that, sorry? Are you guys okay? Eh? Who are you? Oh, I'm a friend of Alon's. I just happened to be in the area. You remember me, right? Ren's sister. That's, like, totally right. I knew you would remember Alon. And let me make sure. Yeah, if you say, you get -2. I'm Hugh. It's nice to meet you. Likewise, Hugh. So what are you guys going to do now? I assume the library's kind of out of the question? I don't know. I'm kind of deflated mentally right now. See, but why is it, like, out of the question, though? Because, like, yeah, we got swept away, but we could just, I don't know, go back in. Because, like, with the older version, like, I get why they changed it, I guess to be a little bit more tame, but, like, the older version, you had to go down and then, you know, I think, like, a fight, like, happened, and then, like, they called security, and then we got kicked out and we're not really allowed back in. Erin kind of got like mad, but she was like, whatever, like we don't really need you anyways, just go do something else. Like I feel like with that one, it flowed a little bit better story-wise, I feel. I mean, we'll finish the dialogue here and I'll see what happens, but I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I'm kind of deflated mentally right now. Hey Hugh? Yeah? I heard there's a rec center in this district. How about we head on over and play some games with Alon? Okay. Not really in the mood for games, but I'd do anything at this point. That's the spirit. It'll be fun, I promise. Judicial District Courtroom number 4, Flora's trial. So, yeah, there's nothing with, like, the whole thing with, like, Aaron, like, walking out, being like, yeah, what's going on, guys? That's really interesting, though. Because, like, I brought it up before, like, I do like pointing out stuff from the old version and the new version and just giving my takes. While they're, like, again, it's, like, a lot of, like, new things that I do appreciate. I think that's one of the few things that I've, you know, like brought up many times on certain scenes and situations that I think I prefer the older version. Like, I think it's fine what they did with the whole Alakazam scene, that was all fine. But I wish with this one, it kind of made a little bit more sense. Like, I think like an actual like fight and then him calling security probably would have made more sense. And with like, again, Malia just not paying attention and the headmistress just kind of like, well, that just kind of happened. I mean, with the headmistress, like I guess like for story stuff, I kind of get it. To be fair, knowing some certain things, I don't want to get into like spoilers. I kind of get it, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Judicial District Courtroom number 4, Floor's trial. I like how there's restroom there, 2 of them. Oh, interesting. You have Thomas Blakery, Cassandra, and then probably the judge in the middle. Rhodey is there. I don't know who these 2 are. Probably lawyers. Officer there. Flora and Flora. And it is with great honor that I begin 4th and final court hearing of Miss Flora Gravelia. Before we begin, do we have any objections to anything presented prior? Nothing. I'm not even going to try pronouncing that word. On my end, Judge. Proceed. Very well, I believe we will begin our closing statements now. Does the prosecution have anything they would like to add? You've got this, Florin. People of the jury, it is not my intent to tear down my sister in any way, shape, and form. Although my sister has committed crimes that should be undoubtedly paid for, on behalf of the prosecution, we like if the court would lessen Flora's sentence. I mean, I do like the music. But I was gonna say, I mean, I get it, you know, like family's family, but like there also comes a point that it's like your sister was the leader of a terrorist organization. So I mean, I don't think I need to really say anymore. And on what grounds? Her offenses are serious. I know, but I've seen what's in Flora's heart. There is evil, no doubt, but there's also so much good. I know with a little bit of rehabilitation, I cannot say the word, I know what it means, but I just suck at pronouncing words. My sister can turn around. I don't want my sister to get hurt anymore. All of this Bladestar stuff is all from our father. He's the one who pushed this on her. I ask for a second chance. What makes you so convinced that she is worthy of a second chance? Every human on this planet deserves a second chance. That's how the world is, right? You make mistakes and you learn. Let's go, Florin. You nailed this. There is no way this is gonna work. No shot at all. Yeah, like... I don't know what you were expecting. I reject this. But why? Like, here's the thing. I love Florin. Don't get me wrong. I do. He's a good guy. He has a good heart. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you do realize, like, again, like, your sister. Yeah, like, but why? Showing leniency to the biggest threat in Grand Dream City is nothing short of lunacy. Flora will be tried and persecuted to the fullest extent of this court. Flora Gravelia will be charged with treason, assault, conspiracy for murder, and another noted charges. With these in mind, Flora is looking to face the death penalty for her crimes. Now hold on, this has gone way out of proportion here. The defendant's brother has pleaded leniency. Show some compassion. Again, like, I get it, but like, do I really want to get into like a spoiler thing? Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's not major spoilers, but I really want to go on this like little like debate talking about some certain things that I do know of course. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. Go to the comment section below. It shouldn't be a super long spoiler. It's just more so like a rant that includes spoilers more than anything. So yeah, go to the comment section so you don't get spoiled by any of it. Alright, we are in spoiler territory. One final time, go to the comment section below. Yeah. Okay, so it's honestly like a really interesting thing because like in Cassandra and Thomas Blakery's mind, you kind of know that one, well, if you played the game before, that Cassandra, well, again, one final warning, major spoilers coming up. Go to the comment section below. Okay, now we're gonna get into it. You know if you played the game before, Cassandra is not only the mayor, but a high-ranking admin for Team Zen. She is a big piece on the chessboard that Madam X, has decided to, allow and use with the whole, taking over Grand Dream City, with the Zen purges, the giant dome thing, yada yada yada. She is a very important piece to this chessboard, right? So she has a lot of power. Thomas Blakery, you know that he's not necessarily a Team Zen member, but he is affiliated with Team Zen in some way, shape, and form. So the two of them are like, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. And here's the tricky part. I see it two ways. One, they're doing the right thing. Flora is a terrorist leader. She, the charges that they brought up, yeah, you're right. They're not wrong at all. But on the flip side, I think they see more to it as she's the leader of Bladestar. That is dangerous for Team Zen. That is dangerous for our plans, being the leaders of Grand Dream City. If one individual starts a movement and tries to, crumble down, the pyramid that we built from the ground floor, it's gonna screw all of us. Not just with Team Zen and the plans and whatnot, but for, the rich and wealthy as well. If more people kind of hear what she's trying to do, that could really flip things upside down, and they don't want to go up against, more people, deciding, you know what, yeah, this is corrupt. We don't want this to happen. We don't want to be, just used in this workforce and yada yada yada. We're gonna go after this and, flip the entire system upside down. I see it as both ways, that they're not wrong, but they know if they let her stay or lessen the punishment, it could backfire on, again, Cassandra with her plans with the Zen purges and with Team Zen, and then with Thomas Blakery being very wealthy and having a lot of control. and it could backfire easily if they let her roam around, if they lighten the sentence. It's, I don't want to say like it's a double-edged sword, but it kind of is, but kind of isn't. I don't know like the right word to like, maybe that is like the right phrase for this situation, but I don't think it is either. It is, but it isn't. But I don't know, like I find that really interesting because like I just to summarize it, I see it both ways. That they're not wrong. She is again the leader of Bladestar. That's not really a good thing. Like I understand like the goal of wanting change. Because like we literally played through both scenes with Florin and Aaron's route and with Flora's route. You understand her more, and I get it. I'm not even against the main goal that she has. I get it. I'm not against it. But what I'm against is harm. Bringing destruction and pain with that. You know, like, I'm not for that. When she did the whole thing with like blowing up the Grand Dream Ball, like hurting like her own people as well, and her being like, "We'll sacrifice this guy." Like, I get it. Like, yeah, sure. Like, if you're trying to do something at that kind of scale, like, yeah, it's going to happen. But I'm not for that. I don't agree with that. I don't. She's, like again, like I understand the goal, but she's not. I don't want to say like she's not like a sane person, but she kind of isn't with the way she wants to go about it. But again, like, it's really tricky because it's like, let's say like, you know, like you're like a child. Your father instills into your mind his ideals and goals and trust into you. You're the one to carry the torch. And you have this within you as like a child growing up, and then your father gets assassinated by the system. I guess the way that I'm trying to word it is, while I don't agree with it, I understand why the way she is, because again, from a young age, growing with that hatred within her heart and her mind, her soul, her body, I get it. I understand why she is the way she is, but that doesn't mean I have to agree with it, and I don't. So, yeah, there's better ways to go about change, and I don't think she's going about it in the right way, but everyone's different, and that's her choice, so yeah. But either way, I get it. I understand where she's coming from. I understand where they're coming from too, but yeah, it's just a really interesting thing to kind of like break down this scene, because like for some people that may be new or like a repeat player may be like, yeah, what's going on here? But if you played it multiple times, it's like, okay, I get the obvious. She's a leader, Bladestar, and she's got to go. But when you connect the dots and you know who Thomas Blakely truly is, if you know who Cassandra truly is, you know that she is dangerous. If left unchecked, it could easily backfire on them, and they cannot allow that to happen. Very interesting to think about and talk about. Alright, that's pretty much it for the spoiler stuff. I just wanted to bring that up is all, and just talk about it. Alright, we're out of spoiler territory. We will not. You will stand down, Rhodia. Florin, give it a rest. Flora, they want to kill you. Don't you get it? Oh, I get it. They just won't have their way. By the way, Florin, could you stand near me for one moment? Now. Stop her. With that, Pokemon are off limits in the courtroom to the general public, and Miss Jenny over there got hit by the locker and ate crap. Get off your butt and do something, Miss Mayor. Flora. Florin, come with me. I can't do that, Flora. This has to stop. This is where we part for now. We'll see each other again, real soon. Flora, why? That was really interesting. Because, like, Rhodey again, like, called out the mayor, like, why don't you do something? She didn't do anything. And then it's a little bit different. He tried, or she tried to take him with him. Or with her, but he stayed. Which, again, makes sense. It's really interesting. It's slightly the same as the old version, but different. Ah yeah, I'm so good at this game, man. No kidding, you kicked Alon and me into the dust. Always be afraid of a girl who knows how to shake her... I'm not saying that. Well, I'm getting kind of hungry. Maybe we should go get something to eat. Yeah, that sounds good. I can do with a rice bowl or something. What you hungry for, Alon? I'm afraid food will be the least of your concerns soon. Oh, hey, Alice and Alan. Who are these freaks? These are our roommates, Alice and Alan. But wait, for thy destiny is in the grasp of the oppressor. Tragedy awaits the futures of Alon and their friends if action is not taken. Huh? Have you not realized it yet? The absence of people. Silence speaks louder, far louder than words, as they say. For words can only be spoken by those who are able to speak, and with the absence of souls, not one word shall leave the lips of the ill-fated. You guys are annoying. Annoying as we may be, the game starts now. 1, 2... Our timing was off, brother. How embarrassing. What was that explosion? The witch escapes. Quickly now, move, or else your fate shall be sealed, literally. Oh man. That would have sucked if that would have got you. What? Target missed. Well, just gonna have to do this the hard way. Alright. You're gonna regret doing that to Hugh, Mia. It's a drill. Actually, your team is a little bit spooky. We'll have that HP, so Earthquake can guarantee take you out. Since, if people don't really know, Exadrill is a little bit on the bulky side. So it wouldn't I mean, it is kind of frail, but it wouldn't actually surprise me if it took a hit from Quag. Since Quag isn't really, you know, the most hard-hitting Pokemon physically. Battled, failed. Okay, maybe I picked the wrong trainer to mess with. What's Bladestar doing? Unknown, but they seem to have started kidnapping civilians in the Scholar District specifically. Let's see if the heroes can fight their way through the barrage of darkness. Our message has been sent. We bid thee farewell for now. If Bladestar is doing some huge coup, we're in trouble. Let's go outside and see what's going on. Holy Bladestar train. When did they get a train? Wait, that might be the missing sub cart that was on the news. Oh, that makes sense. Was on the news the other day. It seems we made a slight miscalculation, sister. Oh no. I do think that as well, brother. Hands off me, creepos. Shut up and get on the train. You'll thank us later. Dude, your roommates totally just got trafficked. Oh no, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I'm gonna rescue them. They're annoying, but no one deserves getting trafficked. Raina, wait up. You know, it's honestly like interesting because like back then, you kind of got like kidnapped and then brought to like this route here, and then this lady, right? She kind of like ran off because she got like spooked, and then like she kind of came back and just kind of started like dancing or whatever. So they definitely changed that quite a bit, honestly. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised though. I mean, it's fine. But just kind of curious is all that they did that. Real quick though. Do a little bit of that. Let me... What am I doing? Right. I'm gonna bring you back. And then... If I can do that, then I might as well get them all to level 80. Actually, let me just pause here. Alright, sorry for the pause there. We're back now. Real quick. Okay then, well. If I never see you two again, it was nice knowing you. That I got, kidnapped on a train. Good day to you both. Alright, where's the train? There you are. Board the train, you won't be able to return for a short while. Train ride we go. Let's go save them. I'm really curious on what will happen with this, because like this is completely new. The train looks nice though. I like the colors. You just kidnap people. Yes, it's quite nice. You guys just hop on to any train you see or something. Let me see the points. You just kidnap people +2. If you just do the first one, you get points. The second one's neutral. You just kidnap people. Good one, Alon. That'll hit them where it hurts. We're not kidnapping people. We're saving them. What do you mean? That's none of your business. You're hanging with the snitch. Eat dirt. Alrighty then. I don't think we'll be eating dirt anytime soon. Take that out. Appleton. Just go for bounce. It shouldn't OHKO it, but it'll do an okay amount. And then whatever move you want to do. Why does this always happen? The doctor's gonna be so neurotypical about this. The doctor. Oh my god. Jankel. You can fight and quarrel all you want, but you're on our turf now, and you're gonna be thanking us once this is over. What's all of this about saving us and all? No idea, but I got a real bad feeling about this. Let's go besties. Real quick, just to double check. Okay, yeah, I changed the set. I had a thing again with the one. I don't know why, like I brought it up before in the one episode that from time to time, like my game will. Oh, well, real quick. Hey, explain to us what you mean by saving us. It don't matter what you know and don't know. Just shut up and know that you's in good hands. These guys are always dodging our questions. Alright, I've decided. Let's hit the answer out of him. Don't hit me. But anyways, like sometimes like the game will like corrupt and then I have to either go to like an old save or it like still works fine regardless. But sometimes like it'll like revert itself back pretty much to like the original settings, so it doesn't happen all the time, but I notice it definitely happens kind of often with me. But I don't know why. I really don't, so I just wanted to make sure we're on set mode. Because that would suck if we weren't, because then I have to redo stuff. But it's all good. We're good. Go for that. Dang, no. Oh, sorry, I lost my online bet at GrandDreamCityBets.net. I wasn't paying attention to this battle. Right, so my bet didn't make it through, and basically I'm at 1k. You weren't even paying attention to us. My mama calls it a Dale special. Anyway, see ya. Something tells me these Bladestar goons are in Bladestar because they're all like Mr. Dale here. There were only like 3 cars to this train, so we gotta be at the end now. Oh. That is interesting. I'm curious now. Well, we found the kidnapped people. Riza, they got to you too? Like, oh my gosh. It's Alon, Hugh, and a girl. I don't know. It's Raina. It's Alon, Hugh, and Raina. I was just doing a photo shoot at the Blakely Museum for this totally cool new art piece. Suddenly, I'm stuffed in a locker like a... Yeah. Like Hugh. Hey, I never flunked a year. I just almost flunked a year. Several times. It's okay, Hugh. Well, anyway, I assume those Blade lackeys who ran into this car were taken down by you three? Mostly Alon, but yeah. Cool. So yeah, they ran into the conductor's room. It was cool, but you defeated them and all, but they're literally driving the train, so maybe we should let them do that. Lest we crash and all. You stupid, ungrateful chestnuts, it's your conductor speaking. We're going to be arriving at your destination in approximately 30 seconds. Just sit tight and don't cause any problem, sorry. I will be counting. This stinks. I guess we wait. Let me save. I was just jamming out to some beats before some weird dude shoved me into a locker. Not cool. My word, I was at the grocery store to buy ingredient for dinner. Without me, my kids will starve. Flop, grandpa. Well, I want to read all the text though. I guess that's why I saved. Alright, let's gonna just speedrun this real quick. I can't believe I let myself get captured. I'm supposed to have better reflexes than this. My shop is unattended. Thieves may break in and take my merchandise. Yawn, I didn't have any Pokemon, so I voluntarily decided to come aboard. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, no. I gotta talk to Riza, Alice, and Alan next. Okay. What a twist of fate to be kidnapped ourselves. It's kind of unnerving. But I'm no coward. I shall save the day with my brilliant heroics. But how excellent it is for us to be experiencing something not many can. This is all the will of the puppet master. Make no mistake. And then... Right, I gotta talk to Riza. Okay. I'm counting the seconds, give me a second. Oh well. I guess we talk to everybody then. We've reached our destination, if I can speak. Stay put, we'll get someone for you in just a moment. That was only 25 seconds. Flop time estimator. Also, I'm not waiting for some creepy guy to manhandle me. Alon, Hugh, Raina, let's get on out of here and kick some butt. I guess these two are staying. Oh, then... I did all that for nothing. That's okay. Oh, I can't even go back on the train. I don't think I would have missed anything. At least I hope not. Well, that's interesting. And this is new. What's this now? Hey, I told you to stay on the train. I think it's time you explain just what you have going on here. Are you Riza Raider? The one and only. Can I have your autograph? Ah, of course. Thank you. No problem, babe. So, what's up with that machine? Well, it's quite elementary, my dear child. This is a machine compiled from the brilliance of William Gravelia and I, a machine so powerful that it has the ability to erase an area with the radius of about 4,598.10 meters. I feel like I said that weird. A machine that we plan on using here in our esteemed Grand Dream City. The Eraser. You're gonna erase a chunk of Grand Dream City, the Scholar District and the Judical District to be specific. But why? This was a move that was forced by Boss's hands because she was captured, and such in her absence we were not able to go along with Plan A, so we are moving on down to Plan B, not Plan B, Plan B. First, we shall blast the Scholar District and erase Hazuki Blakery. She should be in lockdown inside the Blaker Anthium at this moment. And then, secondly, the Judical District where Mayor Cassandra resides. With both superpowers of Grand Dream City erased, the city will be Flora's for the taking. And once Flora takes the crown, we will refine this weapon and use it to wipe Team Zen's HQ off the map. You can't. There are innocent people who are in that library right now. Malia, Aaron, and everyone in that library will die. Oh well, lol. It's unfortunate, and I really do wish for the well-beings of the innocent, but what is an accomplishment without sacrifices? And again, I won't get into spoiler stuff, but that's the one thing that I brought up on the spoiler thing that I heavily disagree with Bladestar. Like I said before, while I understand why, like I get the goal of, you know, like stopping corruption and evil organizations. Like again, like you're fighting evil with evil. Like I get it, but evil is still evil. It's not good, you know. Now this is interesting. Riza? Such a weapon of mass destruction. I want to know what it feels like. I want to know what it feels like to destroy your ambition, this machine. I'll rip it to shreds. Hey, don't do that. You and I, Elan. Let's sow chaos into this world. What the hell? What do you mean you're banned? Oh, right. Fainted. Alright, you... I didn't mean to do that. I meant to choose more than one. Or can you only choose one? No, you could totally choose more than one. I just messed up. Yeah, I'm dead. Beautiful. Alright, sorry for the pause there. Let's go with you, and... Honestly, I don't even know your second Pokemon. Oh, only one. Oh, okay. Oh, that's tricky. And what's interesting is that using frustration, that is interesting. I won't get into that though, of course. Really? So freaking lame. But yeah, it seems like Alola Muck does really well against her, so... yeah. And then just making a note so I have the timestamp for the battle. I lost. Your win rate is now 2. What? Ariza, what are you doing? This isn't the time or place for this. Huh? Oh. That's right. I've forgotten about who I'm supposed to be. The cheery girl who brings smiles to everyone's faces. The girl with many faces. That's interesting. How can this girl even be, I wonder? Because like you can kind of see like her face kind of like darkened a little bit. It's hard to tell, but I believe it did. That is interesting. A miscalculation on my part. Real quick, what does that word mean? Changing frequently, especially as regards on one's loyalty, interest, or affection. Riza? What's going on? The stray attacks from what that battle has caused damage to the eraser. It's going to implode if we don't make the necessary repairs. Riza, we gotta go. Escape? We need to go right now. What's interesting is she ran off though. But what about the eraser? That's their problem, they built it, they bought it, but we gotta go. Escape. See, that is so interesting because this will be the will of the Puppet Master. You will be in a better place until we meet again, Alon, Hugh, and Reyna. The doors budged? What do you mean? This really do be stuck. Well, this sucks for us. Well, we're dead. No. Oh, I remember this. This was something that was like posted. Yo-ho, Alon over here. We're alive, can you believe that? I thought we were goners there. When I get my hands on that dumb scientist, I'll break his nose. But I'm kinda stuck up here. That's unfortunate. Where even are we? And where's Hugh? Well, here I go. Don't try that at home, kids. That's only for the baddies. Right, so Hugh's missing and we don't know where he went or where we are. When we were trying to escape, someone locked us in. Last person out was Riza and she was having a psycho moment just before. I don't know what happened to us or where we are, but I'm following your lead, Alon. I guess we'll stop there, because like we are 53 minutes in. But I really want to talk about that. I want to talk about the whole Riza thing and get into like a spoiler, because like that's really interesting. So yeah, if you don't want to listen, that's fine. It won't be a super long spoiler, but I really want to touch on that and talk about it honestly. So again, go to the comment section below if you don't really want to be spoiled, so yeah. So honestly, that was really interesting. So like I brought up on other, and real quick, heavy spoilers, go to the comment section below, one final warning. Yeah. Okay, so as I brought up on other spoilers, you know, if you played the game before, Riza is clear at this point. The actual Riza unfortunately died. She didn't make it because of her illness. So, of course, Clear, being able to, you know, impersonate people and whatnot, took over and is playing as Riza. I think it really ties in a little bit with the one video that I made going over the trailer. Not the trailer, but like I guess like a sneak peek of like part of Rejuvenation V14 where, you know, Riza slash Clear was kind of having a bro moment, you know, taking on like all like these personalities and whatnot, and Clear is kind of just going really wacky. I think with this, it's an interesting twist, because back then you barely get anything out of Clear, barely a thing. But with this, and now with that trailer, now what's cool is the trailer, because like this came out way before that, well not the trailer, the sneak peek video thing that Jane made on his YouTube and whatnot. This came out way before that, so thinking about that, it's interesting because like you would have been like, okay, why is she freaking out? You never see Clear do this. That's odd, that's weird. But now that you have that sneak peek video thing that Jane posted, and I did do like a reaction thing to it. If you want to check that out, you can. If not, that's fine too. But like when I like broke that down, it was really interesting to see that, because like you don't normally see that, right? Clear breaking down and being really weird and wacky. But it's like I said before, Clear, think of it as a water bottle. Think of her as like a water bottle. And I know that's really weird to say, but it's the same thing that I brought up when I was breaking down that video. That when you add different, you know, flavors, like let's say like you add in, I don't know, the grape Kool-Aid, the cherry Kool-Aid, blueberry, lemonade, what happens to it? It has a mixture of all sorts of flavors and whatnot. And think of Clear as, you know, that water bottle that's mixing in with whoever she's impersonated as, you know, to like get closer to like her goals and whatnot. There's a lot going on within her mentally, so it's expected for her like at the beginning stages to be like, crap, what's going on? I did something wrong, that's weird. And then she just storms off. It's slowly built into that preview that you got from Jane. It slowly shows that, again, Clear isn't this... Well, originally, yeah, Clear had no emotion. There's nothing within her. But again, when she starts messing around, impersonating people, taking on that personality, again, something that's clear, that's like water, that gets, you know, mixed around with different, you know, like flavors and whatnot, it's going to change. It's going to not be clear anymore. It's not going to be a normal, you know, bland tasting water. It's not going to be that anymore. It's just interesting to see that. It's really interesting, and I like that detail that Jane did with that. I like that. I think I get where it's going with that, and that's really creative. So yeah, I think with that we'll stop with the spoilers there. So real quick, I like the little like blue butterfly. That's kind of cool because it kind of resembles Fate a little bit. But yeah, anyways, we're out of the spoiler thing. We'll get out of it now. So yeah. Alright gamers, we're out of spoiler territory. I guess overall, I'm really interested to see how this goes, because I brought it up before that I really like the direction that they're going in. There's a few things on the older version that I kind of prefer and miss, but I really like what they've done so far. They definitely seem to add like more to like this whole thing. And I'm really curious on how this all is gonna like play out, honestly. Looks like there's something down there though. Almost looks like trees. It's like it looks green. Can't really tell. Maybe it's just like rock. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we'll keep it simple. We'll stop there for now before I ramble on any further, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Drink yourself some water. And good morning.